Assalamu alaikum. Welcome everyone to our lesson for today for the first intermediate grade for the second semester of this year. Our subject, as you know, is the English language from the book Full Blast 2. Our lesson for today is 4D country profile. This is the second part, so today we have grammar and rights. This whole lesson is prepared and it will be presented to you by Sultan Shahrani. So first of all, thank you very much all of you for being with me. I'm really happy to be with brilliant students like you. The second thing, I want to make sure that you understand our book that we will discuss today is Full Blast 2. It is not Super Goal. Our book for today is Full Blast 2. The third and the most important thing, I want to ask you something. Everyone, are you ready to begin our lesson? Very nice, let's go. Today we will learn number one, superlative forms. So when we say superlative forms, that means when we compare between more than two things or two people, let's say 3, 5, 10, 100 things or 100 people, who is the tallest, what is the biggest, and these things. Okay? Number two, write about your country. So today we will learn how to make a small paragraph about your country and how can you use the information to put them in this paragraph. Let's start with the grammar, superlative forms. We have two examples here. We have two sentences about this picture. Okay, let's take a look. The first one. My house is the smallest in my city. So for example, this is my city. Okay, this is my city and this is my house. Can you see this small house? Can you see this small house? Okay, this house is my house. So my house is the smallest. Can you see this one? It is the smallest. Okay, the second sentence, my house is the most beautiful house in my city. So can you see these four houses? This one is beautiful. My house, this one, is beautiful. So we have to say, my house is the most beautiful house in the city. So I don't like this one. Also this one. I don't like this one. But this one is beautiful. So I will say, my house is the most beautiful house in my city. So smallest, the smallest, and the most beautiful, those are superlative forms. Okay, the smallest and the most beautiful. How can we make superlative forms? Let's see. The first one, if we have a short adjectives just like this one, short adjective, we know that we have short adjective and we have long adjectives. We have short adjectives and long adjectives. So the short adjective is one or two syllables. So this one, small, is one syllable, small. But this one, beautiful, is three syllables. Beautiful, beautiful, three syllables. So three and more is long adjective. Two and less, one or two syllables, we call them short adjectives. Short adjectives, okay? So this one, can you see this one? This is short and this is long. Okay, with the short adjectives, we have to put the before that and we have to add est. So it will be the smallest. Small, the smallest. But with the long adjectives, we have to use the most before the adjective. The most beautiful. The most beautiful. Can you see it? Very nice. Okay, if you want to add est, you have to remember this one. If you have e at the end of the word, just add st. Okay, only st because we have e. If you have a consonant at the end of the adjective and before that a vowel, consonant, and before that vowel, we have to double the consonant. Double the consonant. For example, G to G. Okay, the biggest. Then we add est. If we have the last letter is Y and before that consonant, Z is a consonant letter. We have to change Y into I Then we add est, the laziest, the laziest. Okay? Very nice. Also, these three things, you have to remember them. You have to remember them. Good, it will be the best. Bad, the worst. Much or many, the most. So we don't add est. We don't use the most. No, we have to change them. We have to change them. Good will be the best. Bad, the worst. Much or many, the most. Okay? Very nice. Let's take an example. Russia is the biggest country in the world. The biggest in the world. So we have hundreds of countries in the world. So we have to say Russia is the biggest country in the world. Big, the biggest. Okay? Very nice. Complete the sentences with the comparative or the superlative form of the adjectives in brackets. Let's see. Number 1. The living room is the room in our house. Large. The adjective is large. So we use the comparative if we want to compare two things or two people. Okay? But superlative, we use it with more than two. 3, 4, 5, 6, 100, 1,000, 1 million. So we want to see the biggest, the largest, and so on. So what do you think? What should we say in this one? The living room is the room in our house. What do you think? So in my house, let's say I have 4 rooms. 4 rooms. Let's say, for example. So we will say, this is short adjective. Short. It's not long. And we have E at the end. E at the end. So we have to say largest. Very nice. The living room is the largest room in our house. Number 2, the Pacific is the ocean in the world. So we have deep. The adjective is deep. What do you think? What should we say? In the world, we have many oceans. We have many oceans. So in the world, we know we have 5 oceans. 5 oceans. So what do you think? What should we say? 5 oceans. And deep is short adjective. Short adjective. Deepest. Very nice. Deepest. The Pacific is the deepest ocean in the world. Very nice. Deepest. Okay. I want you to see this one. We have at the end P, which is consonant. P, which is consonant. And before that, E, which is vowel. But we didn't double. You know why? Because we don't have one vowel. We have 2 vowels. So in this one, we said consonant, 1 vowel. 1 vowel, okay? But this one, we have 2 vowels. So we don't double the P. We don't double the P. Number 3, Mike is young than me. Than me, okay. Mike and me. So it is 2. We are comparing 2 people. The word young, it's short. Young is short. So we have to say younger. Very nice. Mike is younger than, can you see that? So we have to say younger. Younger than me. But he is older than my brother. He and my brother. So we have 2. Old, short adjective. Older than my brother. Very nice. Number 4. What is the popular place in your city? We have the adjective popular. In your city. So we have many places. Many places. Okay, we have hundreds of places. And the word is popular. Popular. This is long adjective. Long adjective. So we have to say the most popular. Very nice. What is the most popular place in your city? Number 5. I think maths is than geography. Easy. So we have math and we have geography. We are comparing between 2 things. 2 subjects. And the word is easy. It's short adjective. Short adjective. At the end we have Y. before that S, which is consonant, so it will be easier. Very nice. Is easier than geography. Very nice. The last one. This shop has got the modern clothes in the city. So in the city, we have many shops, hundreds also of shops. So we have to say, and we have modern. Modern is long adjective. Long adjective. So we have to say the most modern. Very nice. This shop has got the most modern clothes in the city. Okay? Very nice. Go to pages from 166 to 169 for extra grammar practice. If you want to practice more, if you want more exercise, go to pages from 166 to 169. Let's go to write. Write a paragraph about your country. So my country is Saudi Arabia. So I will write here about Saudi Arabia. After the lesson, I want you also to write about your country, okay? So you can use these words or these phrases just like this one. Let's see. Let's see them one by one. I live in, its population is, and the official language is, the highest mountain is, the longest river is, the capital city is, other cities are, the most popular sport is, and so on. Okay, so you can use some of this. You can use them. Okay, very nice. I'll give you an example. This is my paragraph. I will read it for you, and I want you after the lesson to write another paragraph about your country. Okay, listen everyone. Can you see this one? I live in. This is I live in. I live in Saudi Arabia. And this one, its population, the highest. So I'm using some of this. I live in Saudi Arabia. Its population is 27 million and the official language is Arabic. The highest mountain is Sarawat Mountains. The capital city is Riyadh. Other cities are Jeddah, Dammam, and Abha. The most popular sport is football. Okay, so this one is a small paragraph about my country, Saudi Arabia. Okay, I used some of these sentences, so you can do the same. Okay, everyone, don't forget to write about your country like this one. Very nice. So this is the end of our lesson. Today we learned, number 1, superlative forms. Number 2, write about your country. Those are the references that we used. Full Plus 2 Students Book, Teacher's Guide, Audio, Google Clip Art for pictures. For more information and lessons, this is the website, this is Twitter account, telephone number for a National Education Portal and for Tatweer Company for Educational Services. So as I said before, this is the end of our lesson. Thank you very much all of you for being with me. I hope to see you next time. Goodbye everyone.